Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Mr. Cobalt, and in this video we're going to go over how to determine the K value for the following species in water, and that is methylammonium chloride, also known as methylamine hydrogen chloride. So let's get into this. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is understand what this substance is, and the key to understanding is going to be based on this alternative name for the methylammonium chloride. It's methylamine hydrogen chloride, and that indicates that you get this substance by taking methylamine and reacting it or having it in a solution of hydrogen chloride, and so you get the substance that way. And so if we understand methylamine, right, so we have to look up and find out what the structure of methylamine is. And it's CH3NH2. And so the CH3 is the methyl group. The NH2 here is the amine group. And so here, this is your methylamine. And this would be in a solution or reacted with hydrochloric acid. And since the hydrochloric acid is a strong acid and this is a weak base, methylamine is a weak base, and so it's going to react completely with the HCl, forming the conjugate acid, right? So that's going to form your CH3 NH3 plus. And then you've got your chloride ion left over. And notice you got a positive charge, you've got a negative charge. Those are going to come together, right? If this was in solution, they would be separated. But, you know, if this was a solid, they would crystallize to form the formula CH3NH3Cl. And so this, ladies and gentlemen, is your methylamine hydrogen chloride or your methylammonium chloride. So if you were to react this in water, right, so we're trying to determine the K for the following species in water. If you put this in water, they're going to separate. You've got your chloride ion, and that's the conjugate base of a strong acid. So this is going to be neutral in solution, so that's not going to have any effect. And then here we have our conjugate acid. So this is the one thing we're going to be looking at to find out what the K value is. So we want to know what the K value of that. And since it's a conjugate acid, that would be the Ka. So we want to find what is the Ka of this substance here. Well, the first thing we can do is find the Kb. Why? Because we have a nice equation that's going to be very important to know. That is the Kw, which is the equilibrium constant for the autoionization of water. And that's going to be equal to the Ka multiplied by the Kb. And so for this, again, this is related to each other. The Ka and Kb are related to each other according to the acid conjugate base pair. So these are going to be the K values for conjugate acid-base pairs, not random acids and bases. So, and this is going to be equal to Kw, which is 1.0 times 10 to the negative 14. So we got that now. So all we have to do is find the value for this. So this is the methylamine. So we can look up the Kb for this. This is the base. This is the conjugate acid. So we could look this up and find that. And when we do, we get 4.2 times 10 to the negative 2. So the Kb value is 4.2 times 10 to the negative, what did I say? Negative 4. Okay, so we have the Kb value for methylamine, but we want the K value for this here, which is the conjugate acid. And so we're going to use this equation. So we plug everything in. So here the Ka value that we're looking for is multiplied by the Kb value, which is 4.2 times 10 to the negative 4. And that's going to be equal to 1.0 times 10 to the negative 14. So you're going to then divide both sides by 4.2 times 10 to the negative 4. 4.2 times 10 to the negative 4. That's going to cancel out. And then you get Ka is equal to this. Divide that and you get 2.38. 2.38 times 10 to the negative 11, I believe. Yes. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you find the K value of your methylamine hydrogen chloride or your methylammonium chloride. I hope you enjoyed this video. If this helped you out in any way, then please, by all means, like the video, share the video, hit that like button over there somewhere. Also, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, help me out. And click that notification bell up there so that way you can be notified by all the videos I put out. And then finally, put a comment down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Ask me questions. I would love to hear from you. Thanks for joining me and have a great day.